So remember how I was talking about the town? So this is one of those towns. This is on the North Korean side. Can't remember the name of the towns, so I'm sorry. But this is actually a little factory over here that they had an agreement that the South Koreans would be in charge of managing and the North Koreans would provide the workers. But there's a lot of like natural resources and manufacturing or whatever. I think it's like mining or coal or something of that nature. I can't remember exactly what it is, but they agreed, but it never came to fruition. So, but this entire town is a North Korean town within the DMZ, and it's not too far away. Now, that is a North Korean flag, by the way, right up there. They made that flag in retaliation to what the South did. They put up a flag I'm about to show you here in a minute. But the funny thing about this is they made that flag and they made it so big that it actually ripped off and fell after it got soaked, because it rains a lot here in Korea. I don't know if y'all know this, but it rains a lot. And so the flag got heavier and they didn't calculate for the weight. And so it ripped off and fell. So then they remade it, but this time they sewed in like metal rods and stuff like that. So it looks like it's always kind of flying, and then it's like reinforced with that, so it's stronger. But as you can see here, the South Korean one actually flies, and at the top of it is actually the torch from the Olympics that they held back in, what was it, 2002? Can't remember exactly, but back when they held the Olympics, that not this last time, not the joint one, but the time before that. And that is where the other town is at. And so, yeah, those two towns, those two villages are both within the DMZ. But the last time North Korea tried snatching villagers was like in 97 or 98. And since then, the United States has since put a small contingent of soldiers within the village or something like that to prevent that. And then they hold like a roll call at nighttime and then again in the morning to make sure everybody is there. But yeah, it's just a really neat thing to be able to see and then like witness. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And I say that in a historical sense, like it's really interesting to see. And by the way, the North has pretty much given up on its efforts of reunification. They have decided that they will never be able to unify with South Korea. They feel like they're two different countries now, and I wonder why. Interesting. But anyways, yeah. If you can, make it to the DMZ, go to the JSA. It's a really cool experience.